definitely. Can you tell us a few of maybe your favorite performances that you've done?
Um, my favorite, I guess the most well-known ones would be Wizard of Oz and Forever Plaid as musicals. Those are the ones that people still, 10 years later are still saying, hey, I remember you in Forever Plaid. Some of my favorite acting ones, the longer I went on, the more I wanted to do more dramatic roles and things. I got to play Sherlock Holmes in The Hound of the Baskervilles, and I think All My Sons, and those were all fun, really dramatic roles that I got to be in. It's always fun when you get to do something where you're actually a character. You get to change who you are a little bit, and maybe even put on a weird costume or something like that. But that's fun. I'm also looking for villain roles, but those are harder to find. So anything that's a little bit different, those are some of my favorite parts. A lot, and I really kind of identified with Stella Adler, who was one of the big teachers for American acting, and she really brings a lot. Like she says, the words don't mean anything, and it's really more the meaning behind the words. What the words are just how you're getting it across, but there's got to be more to it. And that really, studying her before I even knew about the acting class was very eye opening. And then I got to bring all of that up along with some of the other teachers when I actually got to teach the class. I already had a lot of material on it, so it makes you want to try a few different things. But it definitely spills over, mainly because I tell everybody, I'm like, hey, you need to go to the show or you need to go see the concert or whatever. Um, I'm pretty theatrical naturally, and so that kind of happens. What town, as far as matching the two together, what Town and Gown did, or theater did really for my job, is I met the people who knew about my job. I made connections with theater that helped me work at OSU. I want to flip that around. OSU taught me to be responsible. I wasn't responsible in college. I'm just going to say that. But working at OSU taught me responsibility, and I think that allowed me to feel more confident about doing other things at the theater, including being president and directing and things you need to pay a little more attention to that it really didn't necessarily do originally when I'm just like, I love to be on stage, where's the script? So I guess I've just grown up. What do you know? But yeah, the two have definitely mingled together. But if it weren't for coming out to Town and Gown, I don't know that I would be working at OSU. Believe it or not, I actually met my contacts here that let me know about job opening